Hey everybody, this is Andrew Hendryx, and today we're going to be working on Hey Hey What Can I Do by Led Zeppelin. Now this is a really great song in the mandolin. It sounds like they recorded in A432, but we're going to work on it in A440 in the key of A because it sits really well on the fretboard. Led Zeppelin is an amazing band with some really great mandolin parts, so I'm excited to delve into this. If you guys want to hear this in the key of A flat to play along with the record, just click the like button below, or just put a message in the comment box, and I'll sit down and I'll work on it. And then I'll also go into more detail with some of the licks that either John Paul Jones or Jimmy Page are playing, because it's great stuff. All right, let's get started. This scale is derived from the A major pentatonic scale, which is 2-4-6 on the G string, and then 2-4-7 on the D. So all together we have. Now that also is going to be played an octave higher, which is the open A, and then 2 and 4 on that same string. So we have. Then we have open to 5 on the E string. So all together we have. Now through both octaves, then starting on the open A, okay, now this lick itself starts by taking the minor third of the A chord, which is the C note, and sliding it a half step up to the C sharp. So we have, so that's just 5 to 6 on the G string. Now trying to keep that finger down so the tone sounds a little bit bigger, I try to grab with my first finger that second fret of the D string. Now I bring my second finger down to the 4th fret of the D. Now to hit the chord, I'm actually just sliding that second finger from the 4th to the 7th fret to create a kind of A chord. So the lick is sliding from the 5th to 6th, and then sliding with that second finger. Now in the song, the mandolin part's actually an octave higher, but I'm just doing it lower 2 times to approximate the guitar. Then I'm going to slide up to the actual mandolin part, which is the same thing, an octave higher. And that is from the 3rd to 4th fret of the A string, open E, then the 2 and the 5. And then it repeats. And then the final melody is just 3 down to the 2. Now for chords, that's G to the D. So we have now for the second part of the melody, it's basically just a chord vamp that goes A to E, which is a 5 chord, to the G, which is a flat 7 chord, to the D. So we have. Now, it doesn't really matter what A position or chord voicings you're using for this, but I do like to resolve to this this standard D chord, because we can sort of approximate the guitar part by playing some fills by taking your second finger and then your third from your second finger in the E and moving it up 1 fret to the sus 4th of the chord, back down to the 3rd. Then we can take your second finger off, and then back down in the second. So we're taking it off to the ninth, back to the third, up to the fourth. So we have or something like that. You can kind of riff off it. But that's why I sort of prefer that particular D. But for the A's or the E's, it doesn't really matter which one you use. You can use your ear for that. Now, over this D, there's some pretty cool fills. Now, the guitar fill, it seems like it's based off of the initial melody, which is your third finger is going to slide up from the 5 to the 6, go back to that second fret of the D, and then you're going to go, so that's actually from the minor third up to the major third, hits the 5th of the chord, we're going to go back to the 5th fret of the G string, we're going to slide down 1 fret to the 9, and then we're going to hit our first finger on the root of the A. So we have from 5 to 6, then slide down from 5 to 4, so it sounds like this. Now, if you listen closely, John Paul Jones is doing a lot of fills, and I'm happy to take them apart, a few of them apart in extra lessons. For now, this one I really like. Now, that is your, also based on the A pentatonic scale. It's your second finger on the 4th fret of the A. I'm using my pinky on the 7th fret of the A, hitting the 2nd fret of the E. Now I'm taking my second finger and sliding down from the 4 to the 2 of the A string. So we have, and then we have the open A. So that sounds like. Now you can also use that opportunity to do some riffing on your own over that D. It sort of seems like that would be the Led Zeppelin way to do it. So we could do something like. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.